Hey guys, hope everybody's having an awesome day. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the face and hair products that I got from SHEA TERRA Organics. I ordered from this company for the first time ever last Black Friday, and I wanted to review everything that I got. So let's start off with hair goodies. The first thing probably the thing I was most excited about was they sell 100% authentic Mongongo nut oil. Boom. This last year was kind of like the Argan oil of its generation, I guess. You guys remember when Argan oil, Moroccan oil first came out? It was like in everything. It was like the hot oil. And this kind of got a lot of hype. I saw it on tons of different blogs, and it was just like being touted as like some be-all, end-all oil. And since my hair loves oils, love butters, I was really curious to try it. Dad was the only company that I heard about carrying the oil, and when I saw that this company carried 100% unrefined Mongongo nut oil, and it was 30% off, and it was free shipping during Black Friday, I was all over it. So this is supposed to be like the hair nutrient multivitamin Cadillac Bentley luxury oil. So let's see. I don't like Cadillacs or Bentley. It's like a Lexus of oils. It's like the Lexus of oils, I guess. So let's see. It says that it's rich in protein, calcium, zinc, vitamins. Also, it's rich in vitamin E and linoleic acid, which I believe is good at smoothing your hair cuticles. It says that your hair is supposed to be softer and more manageable, and also the high concentration of elixir acid provides hair with sun protection. So very cool. So this oil is pretty pricey. It's $36, but when I got it, it was on sale and I got free shipping, so that was awesome. And it comes with a concentrator, like a medicine dropper type of situation, so you can use as little or as much as you want. If you just want a couple drops, you're good, or if you want a little bit more, that's good too. So I use it mainly to apply it to my scalp. It feels really nice when I want to do a scalp massage, to just apply it right there to my scalp, because it is a little bit more expensive than my everyday oils. I want to get it right to the source of my healthy hair growth and my scalp health, which is directly to my scalp, and I will just massage it in. It feels really, really nice, and just kind of like go to town on it. I will use a little bit on my ends when they're feeling a little dry, but I won't use it as like an overall hair sealant on wet hair. I would use way too much and be done with it, and it wouldn't be cost effective at all. But as it stands right now, I have had this for almost a year, and I'm only to the label, and that's a trend with all the products that I have. I've used them for a good amount of time, and I have barely even scratched the surface, so I really like that. So right to here or so. The only time that I have used it since I've had it, and I had a little bit of oil, so of course I'm going to put it on my ends, but the only time I've used it on the complete length of my hair is when my hair was straightened back in January. I used that oil as my oil, and my hair was so shiny. And when I went to comb it, it really helped with detangling, because my hair tangles really bad even when it's straight. So it helped with detangling. I got it right to my scalp. Did scalp massages. My hair was like blindingly shiny. That stuff did really, really well. So yeah, I like it. It's definitely not an oil that I'm going to get a lot of the time, because it's going to last a long time for me, since I just need a little bit. I don't want to say that it's something that's like necessary, because I have a bunch of much more affordable oils that work really good, but it's not something that I don't mind having my stash, kind of as like a luxury item that I'll use, when I do scalp massages or things like that, just to give my hair like an extra special boost, if you will, like a hair spa day or something like that. So I wouldn't say it's like a necessity. Do I like having it in my stash? Yes. Do I need to have it? I don't think so, but I really enjoy it, so maybe it'll become a must-have once I get to the end of the bottle. I'll know if it's something I have to have in my stash. So really like it. Definitely happy I got to try it while it was on sale, because there's no way I would pay that much for it if it wasn't on sale. So next hair item that I have is their Hair Repair Herbal Butter, Nature's Formula for Dry Damaged Hair. So here it is right here. I took the cap off of it so I can show you guys. And the Mongongo oil was 4 ounces, and this is 4 ounces as well. It's just a nice, really creamy shea butter blend with nice ingredients added. So here it is right there. I'll also add it to my hair, because I'm not putting it back in here when I can just put it to my hair. So it says that it is good to use on your scalp and hair. You can use it as a hair conditioner, or leave it in your hair and shampoo it out. No. Do not shampoo this goodness out. I would not use this as a pre-poo. Again, it's a little pricier than your average hair butter blend, so I would not use this as a pre-poo, something that you're just going to wash out. I add this to my hair on wet hair. I'm going to also add it to dry hair right now, but I use this on wet hair as my sealant. I actually use this as my sealant in my updated wash and go video with the pattern pusher review. I use this as my sealant during that demo. And when I use it on my wet hair, it just leaves it really plush feeling, really nice, really soft. I definitely feel that my hair retains moisture really well. When I use this butter, I feel like it is holding that moisture in. It's not like I apply it and then I feel like I didn't put anything there. My hair feels really nice, really velvety, really buttery. And I will use it as a very light styler. Like I like to do half up, half down styles and twist the front of my hair. And I use a little bit of that butter to twist it, because it just feels really nice and soft. Gives me a really nice soft look. So I applied it to my ends. My ends feel really nice and coated, which is what I like. So, yay. And it also helped me remove some shed hair. So, this has some really nice ingredients that I've never heard of. Really cool, exotic stuff. So, first is the wild harvested unrefined shea butter. Next is African Baobab Oil. Nice ingredients, really high concentration. Like, these ingredients are near the front, not the back of the ingredient listing, which I like. Next is mafura butter. Don't know about that one, never heard of it. Yangu oil, wild plum oil, eco-certified argan oil, Mongongo oil, Egyptian kerosene oil. Again, awesome ingredients. Definitely a luxury hair butter item. Not something that I would like slather on my hair, because I don't need a lot. Again, this is how much I've used so far, and I've had it for almost, I'm to about right here. Right here. So still near the label, and I've had this stuff almost a year. And you guys know I like to be pretty heavy-handed with my products, but with these I don't need that much. Like a nice amount, like a smaller concentration than I usually use, and I feel good to go. Excuse me, I need some water. I cannot wait to wash my hair. Sidetrack. So yeah, that's all the hair goodies. Next is my favorite of all of the skincare items that I have, and it's the Rose Hips Black Soap Deep Pore Facial Cleanser. This is their #1 seller, I believe, or one of their top sellers. It is touted as being microdermabrasion in a bottle, and it's good for all skin types, 100% natural, 4 ounces. So this is my favorite of all the skincare items that I got. So this has black soap, which is supposed to be really good for deep pore cleansing and purification. It's supposed to be good for you know, making your skin look excuse me, more blemish free. Breaks down dead layers of skin to reveal young, fresh, bright looking skin, as well as getting rid of blemish causing bacteria with a mixture of rose hips and African herbs to help skin renewal. And it has antioxidants. Whew, okay, this stuff is like jam-packed of information on the back of each bottle, so I'm just going to freestyle it instead of reading on the back of that one. But basically the directions say to apply it to your face in circular motions and to leave it on for 5 or 10 minutes. I do that most of the time. I've left it on for up to an hour, but I suggest, you know, following the directions, especially with skincare items, at least the first few times, see how your skin reacts. And it said you can expect a slight redness or tingling, and that's completely normal. I do notice that when I use this product, I do feel a slight tingling, and I attribute that to all the goodies, eating the dead skin and bacteria off my face. So I get a slight tingling. It's not painful at all. It's not irritating. It's just, you can tell it's there, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that. So I wanted to show you guys the consistency, but I've tried to make this video a couple times, and every time I do, this stuff shoots out like water on my computer. So imagine water, and this is exactly what the consistency is. The weird thing though is when I first got that product, it was more like a gel consistency, and I'll show you the next product. It was very similar to that. It was more a gel consistency. I was able to put it on my face and it stayed there. Now, no, I put it on my face and it runs right down, so it's a little more irritating to use because of that. It literally just like comes right off my face. So if I'm using it, I have to kind of build and layer it now. And the only thing I can attribute that to is that this may be an item that you need to use within like 6 months or so. That's the only negative that I can think about it. You probably, I was using this 2 or 3 times a week, but then things got really busy at work and I like kind of slacked off using it as much. And when I went to reach for it again, it had gotten all liquidy. So I was like, what the heck? Even with shaking it up and trying to make the ingredients, reintegrate with themselves, the consistency was totally different. It was like water, literally. So that's the only drawback of it. But in the future, I will definitely purchase this again once I kind of get rid of some of my other skincare items, because this is, I don't want to say one of the best. I would say this is the best facial treatment that I've ever used. I don't use my Clarisonic with this. I use this as like a skin mask. Just let it sit and do its thing. So I've used it on freshly cleansed skin. After I've used my Clarisonic, I used it by itself as my cleanser and treatment mask all in one. And each time I get the same awesome results. After I wash my face, sometimes I'll just like splash water, and sometimes I'll use a bath cloth or something. Just depends. But after I do, my skin can be looking dull and dry, which mostly is attributed to my eating habits, but it can be looking dull and dry, and after I use this, my skin is bright and rosy pink, like on my cheeks. My skin looks translucent. It's so clear. Now, if I have a couple blemishes or something, they're not going to be magically gone, but the unblemished skin looks super clear. What is the word that I'm looking for? No discoloration, just everything looks really nice. And if I do have blemishes, the next day they do look smaller and less red. I can use this like 2 times a week, and I notice a marked difference in my skin. So I do want to use this up just to get rid of it, because I don't like this watery consistency, and down the road I'll purchase it again and use it, much more consistently, to not only reap those awesome benefits, even if I do get busy at work, whatever job, what have you, I want to keep up my skin regimen, because I was using this for a few months, 2 or 3 times a week, and my skin looked gorgeous, but then, life happened, and, I didn't get to use it as much, and now it's that watery consistency, so I'll get it again once I knock out some of this other stuff. So, definitely highly recommend. This is my most recommended of all the skincare items. I love this stuff. So let's see. And I have had microdermabrasion before, like professionally, and I got more consistent, noticeable results after the first use of this than I did with that treatment. Go figure. So let's see, my second favorite skincare item of the cleansers is the Moroccan Argan and African Wild Honey Hydrating Facial Cleansing Elixir. Honey is a humectant, so it helps to draw the moisture from the air into your skin, and I use this when I'm in the shower, so I'm surrounded by all that nice humid moisture, and I think that helps in drawing the moisture to my skin. And argan oil also helps to plump up your skin and all that fun stuff. And this is supposed to hydrate and plump your skin while reducing blemishes, because honey is, I said hunty, that was too much. Honey is also antibacterial, which can help to get rid of any bacteria causing stuff for blemishes. So this is so scientific. Yeah, this is funny. So let's see. This also has virgin argan olive oil. This stuff has so much good stuff. Where do I begin? Deionized water, certified organic sunflower oil, wild African acai acacia, I don't know, honey, certified organic coconut cream oil, eco-certified argan oil, certified extra virgin olive oil, yummy stuff. So this one looks just like honey pretty much. You got a little drag there, little pullage. Definitely not what, this is more like how the Rose Hips Black African soap one, this is more like how it was. Like, it was like a gel consistency. So that's what that looks like. It looks basically just like honey. None of these have any artificial scents, so pretty much what's in there is what it smells like. This one has like a light, not sweet honey fragrance because there's other stuff in there, but like a natural scent. Nothing smells artificial. Like, what you get is what you see with these ingredients. I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm like thinking about all this stuff because I'm so not, y'all know skincare is not my usual forte, so I'm all over the place. But the Mongongo oil, I have to note, has a smoky scent to it. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. It hasn't been refined or anything, so that's how it naturally smells. I can deal with it. It's nothing that's going to make me like, ugh, it's not gross. It's not my favorite, but, and this just smells like a light, the healthy hair butter smells like a light shea butter fragrance. Nothing you can't deal with. Yeah, so interesting. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I wanted to mention it while I was on my mind. So, yeah, my second favorite of the facial cleansers is the Moroccan Argan and African Wild Honey. I've used this with my Clarisonic and without. Just with the Clarisonic, I've noticed a little extra cleansing. And since blackheads and whiteheads are a big concern of mine, I want to make sure that I concentrate as much cleansing and exfoliation as I can with that little apparatus, and this helps as well. I like this because it leaves my skin feeling really clean. After it's washed away, my skin feels really clean, but also very, very soft and moisturized. I really don't feel like I need to add any type of cream or moisturizer after I use this. I might just because it's night and I want it to soak in, but I really like the fact that this leaves my skin very clean and soft without feeling stripped. So definitely my second favorite. And last is the Kalahari Africana, Africa's secret sausage fruit facial wash. This one's good for all skin types as well, and it's good for sun damage repair, natural skin firming, anti-inflammatory, rich in antioxidants. And this one has certified organic sunflower oil, organic coconut cream oil, organic argan oil, stuff like that. These ingredients are, you know, similar, but has a few additions or subtractions based on their individual composition. And this one is a little bit, like a clearer, a little more runny than the other one. The other one, the African honey and argan oil, that one had like a creamy, soft lather. It wasn't super foamy and therefore wasn't really stripping on my skin. This one, on the other hand, the Kalahari Africana, this one foams up a little bit more and it leaves my skin feeling a little cleaner. Not as moisturized, but still, if I'm comparing it in the spectrum of all facial cleansers that I've used, it's still much more softening than others that I've tried. But comparing it to the honey one, it doesn't leave my skin as soft, but it does still retain some moisture and it feels a little bit cleaner. So in the future, I probably, if I'm choosing, will repurchase the honey one, not the Kalahari Africana one, only because I like the way the other one leaves my skin feeling a little bit softer and plump with moisture after I use it, which I think is going to be good with the whole, you know, anti-aging thing that I'm going for. So both really good cleansers, just kind of depends on your own skin's unique needs. My skin is a combination, leaning a little bit more towards oily, not dry, but it seems to prefer the African wild honey one better than the Kalahari. So if you're not looking for something that's like overly moisturizing, like if you live in an area that's more humid year-round or higher temperatures or something like that, you may want to go with this one. So you know, they have so leading into the sales thing, because you may want to do like I did and get a little bit of everything and see what your skin likes, so you know going forward what you want to repurchase and things like that, and maybe what you might skip next time. If you check out their Facebook page, once a month they have a 30% off coupon, which is awesome. So even though these products are definitely some of the more expensive that I have in my skincare regimen, I think they are the most expensive line that I have in my regimen. But they do have sales every month, 30% off. So since I'm already like in their system from purchasing from them, I get newsletters about their new products, which they're always releasing. I think they released a baby line last month, which is really cool. So they let you know about new products. They also include a 30% off coupon that I think is good like the entire month. Like they release this stuff once a month, and I think it's good the entire month. So check that out. Check out their Facebook so you can get word about when the stuff is 30% off. Also, customer service. Customer service is amazing. This was the first line that I ordered from for Black Friday. I think I ordered from them the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I think. So the day before Thanksgiving. So they were actually out of the other face wash that I wanted. And they emailed me right away, let me know they were actually sold out of it because I think they couldn't get an ingredient or something like that. So they asked me if I wanted to substitute for the Kiglia, and I went ahead and got that because it said it was similar composition and stuff like that. So I thought that was great customer service. Also, I was out of town in California when my order shipped, and they were, they like kept trying to, no, that's what it is. They were trying to ship my order, and I had actually left to go out of town, and they said my order would have shipped 2 days after I placed it, except they were out of this one particular item. And since I was out of town, I was not trying to answer any foreign numbers, and they kept trying to call me and all this other stuff. So eventually they sent me an email so I could see exactly what the issue was pertaining to, and I thought that was so cool that they were so persistent trying to get a hold of me, even though I was like not returning their calls, because I was like, who is this number? But yeah, they wanted to make sure that they got my stuff out as soon as possible. She told me in the email, you know, we want to ship your stuff out ASAP. Just let us know what you'd like to get in replace of this wash that we don't have, and it'll be shipped off to you that day. So I thought that was amazing customer service. And also they're based out of Virginia, as am I, so I thought that was really cool to support you know, one of my regional artisanal hair and body companies. So pretty cool, and their quality of their packaging is amazing. It's glass, so it's fancy pantsy. You got to be a little bit more careful, but you don't have to worry about these peeling in the shower or anything. Like you can see something like this in Sephora, in you know, Anthropology, somewhere like that. Really nice, great quality packaging. So yeah guys, I highly recommend these products. Even if you just try like 1 or 2 to start, I think overall you'd be happy with it. The quality of ingredients is amazing. Everything there I would highly recommend. Everything's a repurchase except for the Kiglia, only because it's so close to the Argan and honey cleanser that I mentioned, and I prefer that one a little bit better. But overall, really nice. Definitely catch them on the 30% sales. They have the coupon code in their Facebook info, as well as the newsletter if you want to check that out as well. So hope that answered everything. I always feel so awkward talking about skincare. I feel like hair care, I just am like zoom, and skincare, I get tongue twisted. So anyway, hope that everybody's having an awesome day. As I mentioned earlier, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Alright, take care guys. Bye!